years of development, Trang Huy has become a logistics service provider that meets European standards. With a massive customer database accumulated over more than a decade of operation, Trang Huy is determined to digitize its entire complex data warehouse, upgrade its IT infrastructure, and set the highest standards for enterprise information security during this period.
I have implemented many customer care software solutions, but they did not meet our expectations because they couldn't connect customers with drivers and the operations department. The systems overlapped and couldn't synchronize with each other, and the more we tried to digitize, the more difficult and exhausting it became, sometimes even harder than doing things manually before. I started researching and learning about digital transformation back when it wasn't as popular as it is now. I've had to tear things down and rebuild several times, but with a firm determination to achieve digital transformation, not just as a trend, but as something essential for the business to survive and thrive in the long run, I'm convinced that any business that wants to endure must adopt technology. That's one of the levers that helps businesses move faster.
Often managers know exactly how incidents happen, but when it comes to writing out the processes and systematizing them, it becomes a whole different story. Therefore, when working with logistics software, we have to acknowledge that this is not a 1 or 2 month project, but something that could take from 1 to 3 years to complete. And because the timeline is so long, there's no way any investor could keep following along the whole time. So we have to come up with a method that allows us to both implement for the client and ensure that their operations can continue running on the system.
Understanding Trang Huy leadership's concerns after a year with CIM, Getfly's digital transformation experts researched and designed a solution to enhance operational efficiency and customer information management, tailored to Trang Huy Logistics' unique business characteristics.
When I met Huang, I realized that the customer care system was very smart. That's when I made up my mind to go digital. After that, during the operation process, other requirements arose. But since Getfly has been working alongside our company, everyone understands how Trang Huy operates. So we don't have to go through the trouble of explaining everything again to another provider.
Winning over Trang Huy by understanding their operational processes and technological infrastructure challenges, Getfly impressed with features like an intelligent, unified data management system, excellent after-sales policies, optimal costs, and continuous free feature updates and support. Therefore, on January 2nd, 2024, Trang Huy Logistics and Getfly Vietnam officially signed a comprehensive cooperation agreement, making Trang Huy a flagship logistics client of Getfly in 2024.
When implementing for the logistics sector, we can pretty much understand how it works. We not only have to implement CRM, but also need to deploy ERP for that business. We must be mentally prepared that ERP implementation is required. Therefore, the first thing we can do is firstly focus on the financial aspects. We can generate financial reports as well as invoices and contracts, making them as simple and easy as possible. Next, we can manage the travel routes of the drivers. Importantly, since every employee has a mobile device, we can use that as a basis to check in their locations, allowing us to map out their travel routes, which is very cost-effective for the business.
This important milestone marked the strategic partnership between Getfly CRM and Trang Huy Logistics in all aspects, from media and advertising to the digitalization of IT infrastructure and the optimization of business operation processes. From there, Trang Hui's success was spread, affirming the value that the LICM integration solution brings to all logistics businesses in Vietnam.